The relationship between evaluation and participation began to develop in the 1960s in response to criticisms of classic evaluation models. However, it was not until the mid-1990s that a flourish of reflection on participation and evaluation emerged, alongside theoretical and methodological debates, both of which recognized the importance of including a wide range of factors in the evaluation process. Today, the inclusion of voices from civil society is considered a key element, important not only in response to evaluation needs, but also to ensure high-quality, credible, viable, and evidence-based evaluations. Several other approaches coincide with the general focus of participatory evaluation, namely transformative evaluation, empowerment evaluation, the collaborative approach in evaluation, and developmental evaluation. In the Latin American context, participatory evaluation is a direct heir to a rich tradition in the field of social action that has strongly and explicitly emphasized the participatory dimension inherent to a vision dedicated to liberating and transforming reality. Because of their history and development in the region, the three most influential disciplinary approaches in the region are popular education, participatory action research, and the systematization of experiences. These approaches are influenced by the Brazilian educator Paulo Freire, as reflected in the co-construction of the problem at hand, which is always defined and decided upon by the affected group or community with the support of external facilitators. So, what do we mean by participatory evaluation? There are many definitions and conceptualizations of participatory evaluation. Instead of providing a single definition, the EvalParticipativa community has opted to collaboratively define 7 key principles that characterize the Latin American context and that also make its transformative nature explicit. 1. The relevant stakeholders of the intervention under evaluation are active in and conscious of their incorporation in the evaluation process as full subjects. 2. Local knowledge is recognized as valid and indispensable for evaluation. 3. Institutional representatives work with local stakeholders in the design, implementation, and interpretation of the evaluation findings. 4. The use of didactic tools and materials facilitates dialogue by generating spaces and procedures for gathering, analyzing, and using information. 5. The participants or stakeholders take ownership of the evaluation process and results. 6. The evaluation process strengthens local participatory planning and decision-making skills. 7. The evaluation teams act as facilitators in the evaluation process. Participatory evaluation's principal goal of giving voice to different social actors is one of its defining characteristics. However, the presence of these actors in the evaluation processes is not always clearly understood as participation. There are different levels of participation which form a continuum with the manipulated use of participation at one end and participation exercised and managed by citizens at the other. Therefore, we speak of passive participation when actors are merely informed about the evaluation. We speak of participation only providing information when actors provide information but do not influence the evaluation. We speak of participation through consultation when local actors are listened to but have no influence on decisions about the evaluation, its results, conclusions, or recommendations. We speak of participation for incentives when local actors participate in return for incentives. We speak of functional evaluation when local actors participate in groups in response to certain evaluation goals. They have no influence on its formulation, but do affect its development. We speak of interactive participation when actors participate actively in all phases of the evaluation. And last but not least, we speak of independent development when local actors initiate and develop the evaluation without external interventions. At EvalParticipativa, we have learned that it's not always possible or appropriate to insist on maximal levels of participation. Although this may be a long-term goal, the degree of participation that can be achieved depends on the program in question, the specific context in which it has been implemented, the evaluation team, and the capacities and motivation of the people involved. For this purpose, it is important to remain aware of who is participating, how they are participating, in what activities, what the real participation potential is in which specific case, and how to keep promoting it. Participatory evaluation views the active role of civil society actors as the natural extension of their rights as citizens. It also understands evaluation to be an opportunity to encourage public institutions to carry out their duties. For this purpose, participatory evaluation practice in Latin America is making an effort to establish connection with approaches that incorporate a gender and intercultural focus in order to question structures of power and discrimination and the logic underpinning them. In order to move towards more equitable and inclusive practices, it is first necessary to understand the vast inequalities that exist in the region among the social groups involved in the program and its evaluation. Then, by adopting participatory approaches to evaluation, it will be possible to create spaces for collective construction, where local actors can make their voices heard, along with their needs, interests, and knowledge. This will bring us closer to the principal objective of the 2030 Agenda: to leave no one behind.